Hey peeps, I'm back again with another update on my avocado tree. So yeah, you can see straight away that he looks very different from the last time we saw him. He's lacking some leaves, well, a lot of leaves, and the leaves that he does have, as you can see, it's a lot of curling, a lot of drying, a lot of browning, discolouring around the edges. That is leaf burn, I believe. So this started happening with pretty much all the leaves and the regrowth from when I cut it back, and yeah, they were either dropping off or just looking extremely dead. So I just pulled them all off, or they dropped off, and I cut some of these branches back just a little bit because I don't want it to get too long or wide. I want it to bush out a little bit more from the middle here, which it's starting to do. As you can see, it's getting the branches coming out. It's starting to look less like a stick and more sort of tree shape. So I'm hopeful for the future of the shape of the tree. You can see there's a new sprout coming up there. And I just took it down a little bit here, just a couple of extra centimetres, because yeah, it was getting just a little bit too tall for my liking. And that's the thing with these trees, they can get very leggy if you don't prune them back and try and train the shape a little bit at least, or try and encourage it to grow in a way you'd like it to grow. Otherwise it just gets it gets massive and I don't have a lot of space. So yeah, so about this leaf burn, so as you can see, it's also in another pot, and I've changed the medium to a faster draining one because I went and bought some cactus and succulent mix, so it's now sat in there with a mix of a little bit of sand. Unfortunately I couldn't put perlite in there because my local garden shop didn't stock it, so it's a pain. I've got to go and find where to buy it locally or order some online, so sorry. But yeah, so it's in a little bit more of a better draining soil, and I know it's best to wait for spring for this, but I think this was a bit of an emergency situation. The roots were still good, so the cause of the leaf burn wasn't it wasn't due to root rot, so I was thankful for that. So the other two options that I was left with, which could be causing this, was just a build-up of salts in the medium, which can happen with watering. I didn't really flush it out, I just gave it water, so it could have been accumulation of that. It could have been maybe I gave it a little bit too much fertilizer, or it could have been root rot and it wasn't that. So just to be on the safe side, I've placed it in faster draining soil, so hopefully the salt level isn't down. There's no fertilizer in there, so I'm hoping this fixes the problem, and once the tree settles into his new pot, I can show you a more beautiful looking avocado tree by the time this vlog is updated. But yeah. Also, yes, before I forget, the cuttings that I took from this guy. Now, yeah, they just all went mouldy and they died. So they rotted. So I wasn't successful in taking cuttings from him. But what I have been thinking is maybe I'm going to wait until this guy is a little bit stronger. He has maybe some more thicker branches, and I'm going to try taking a cutting again from something that's a little bit more established rather than a shoot, and maybe I might try a different method to propagation. So I'm going to go away and study and see what I did wrong and what I could possibly try that might be a bit more successful, and yeah, I'll make an update video on that and we can try those again. And also, if I managed to get my hands on some avocado pits, I think it might be fun to actually start one of these bad boys from a seed. So we can watch it grow together, and you guys can see how it's done. Maybe you'd like to try it, or maybe do another one, or just see someone else do it if you've already done it or no. So yeah, either way it could be fun. Anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough for this video. Thanks again for watching, peeps. As always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.